Guys, I'm reading the chat. Shelly, I'm so sorry. Guys, Shelly, I know that you see it and you've been talking about it, but Shelly lost her little dog. And I think she said she was only 9. And it's just really sad. And I know you've been sad all day, you and your husband. So, Shelly, I'm really sorry, babe. I'm really sorry. Katie, I don't know what's going on, but it looks like maybe you're having an issue as well, Katie Fulton. I haven't heard from you on text today. I hope you're all right, girl. Hey, my other's keeper. Hey, Joel Sachs. Shelly Kelly. Hey, girl. I'm not following entirely what you're talking about, Katie, but Katie, I really hope you're all right. Hey, Beach Bum Beagle. That's cute. Vanessa Winbury. Beverly King's Kid. Thank you, mods, for being here. Lisa Kelson. Hey, Blakey. Boston Sarah. Rona Cooley. Goosebump. Teresa. Now it's going fast. West Coast Fancy Nancy. A Positive Life. Hey, Rachel Harmon. Beth. Traveling Bee. Kate Murphy. Katie did it. Sandy Wandy. Debbie Evans. Carol Barnhart. Stephanie East. Hey, babe. Stephanie, I think it's your anniversary. Happy anniversary. Mira Dira. Or is it your husband's birthday? I can't remember now. I saw it earlier when I was waiting for therapy. Kim Leaf. Sarah Browett. You're funny, Sarah. Bonnie Bailey. Nancy Bunch. Hey, girl. Lisa Kelson, I hope you're going to get better fast. Lydia Krause. Well, thank you, Mark Hardman. I love Mark Hardman. Such a gent. Hey, Michelle. Oh, you've been waiting all day. You're so cute. Tried to go a little bit earlier today, guys. I just got home from a walk. I took a nice walk with the dogs. And he is passed out there, as he should be. We walked a lot. Doc, Kim Wiseman, Liz Tricks, Linda Perales, Brittany's here. Thanks, Brittany. I haven't worn these glasses in a while. JoJo, Ann, Aaron F., Yarn Prepper. Hey, Tiffany Lane, Michelle Asbell, But First Coffee. Thank you, Susie. Brian Lucas, I love you. You know it, brother. Just experienced the eclipse in Missouri. You know, I didn't get into it. Like I said, I wouldn't. I held my agreement to you guys that I didn't care about it. I'm so sorry. Marissa Martin, Yorkie Mom, Mary Behrens. Hey, babe. Happy Monday. Lisa Brawley. Lisa, that's so kind. Thank you for saying that. Oh, Laura DePreet. Laura, you like these glasses? Yeah, I should wear them more. They're just kind of a boring color, but at the same time, sometimes that's good. Sometimes I don't like a bold color. I just like it to kind of sit there and not wash me out, but just kind of not fight my face. Like it just kind of goes with it, blends is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Yeah. Your 28th anniversary, guys, for Stephanie and her husband. Alex Moore. Happy anniversary, babe. Margie Barr. Baby steps. Robin Miners. Love you, girl. Okay, good. I'm glad you liked this earlier time. Rhoda. Hey, girl. I know, Kim. There's a lot of Kims. Alicia, I'm glad that you made it. It's the boyfriend just behaving awfully. No surprise. We were trying another last try. Oh, no, I didn't know this. I didn't know this. I'm kind of surprised I didn't know this. Okay. You know, Katie, I find I haven't had a boyfriend in a long time, but when I did have boyfriends, I had a lot of boyfriends. I went through some boyfriends. Last tries don't usually work. Now, I'm not telling you not to do it, but they don't ever seem to be successful. Do you ever notice that? It's like, especially if you've done it like first, second, third time. I had a boyfriend once I dated for 4 years and we'd break up and then we'd get back together. And I liked him so much, but he was unstable, that dude. He popped a lot of pills. He was on a lot of prescription pills and he drank heavily. But I liked him so much. And we just broke up all the time. And then we'd get back together and we'd try to make it work again. And it was, plus he cheated on me. What was I doing? Good Lord. Tweeter's mom, Asen. I had no, that was when I was using sex a lot to use men for sex for validation. I was newly off doing drugs. Like, I think I just was like clinging to anything that would give me attention. And that's what that was about. Cause I would never put up with that now. Thank you, Vanessa. Rhonda McNeil, I was thinking about you yesterday. I hope you're doing good. I love you, Rhonda. Hey, Danny, Jay Burney, Andrea Malloy. But Katie, I am sorry, girl. I love you and you deserve the absolute best, especially with your perfect boobs. Angie Moe, Rhonda Frank, Katie, maybe we'll meet him on here. You might meet him here. I mean, this is a good matchmaking group, I think. Carrie Bruton, were you out in the eclipse? No, I didn't give a holy crap about it. I did take the dogs out in it. Yes, Lisa Kelson. I forgot about this necklace. I've had it for years and years. Hi, Lumen. It is a butterfly, and it's really the chain itself is really pretty. But see, it's like sparkly pink and purple, and yeah, it's really. I was like, that looks cute with this pink, so I put it on. I haven't literally worn it in years. Brian Lucas, the only time he isn't getting Brian is Bo's biggest cheerleader. I love you, Brian. You're telling the truth. That's why I took him for an extra long walk because I was like, he'll pass out and he won't get himself into trouble. Hi, Kristen Melinda. Brian, you're hilarious. I love you, Mark Hardman. J9. Dang, Reese, you look like a freaking teenager. Okay, you're not wrong there. Every time do you guys remember this story? Some dude was campaigning. He came and knocked on the door at my house. He was like running for city council. This was like a year ago. This was not that long ago. And I had pigtails and I had a ball cap on and a tank top. I was cleaning the house and I opened the door and this dude was trying to get signatures and he goes, "Hi." And I was like, "Hello." And he goes, "Is your mom or dad home?" And he was not kidding. And I was like, "I'm the owner of the house." And he said, "Oh my God." He said, "You look like a child." I was like, "Whatever you need a signature on, give me that pen, sir. I will write you a check." I loved it. I was like, holy crap. Rhonda Rambles. Isn't that a great story? Tony's Hooter. Love you, girl. Yeah, I didn't care about the eclipse, Bonnie Bailey. Hey, Paul Freed. That's because your name is Marissa, right? It has two S's. We had a Marisa in here yesterday that spelled it with one S, just like the name I was born with, and I mispronounced that name. I said Marissa. I'm still embarrassed. I think I lost at least 10 minutes of sleep over that. Duchess Diana. Katie, you can say that all you want, but we know who the hot one is here, and it's you. Come on. Come on, Katie. Come on. Sassy Savage. You know, I like neon colors. Why can't we find them more? This is just like a yoga shirt, but why can't we find them more? I would love to have like a neon yellow, even though I don't really look good in yellow. Neon yellow would be fun. Like a citrusy, Katie, like a kind of a lime neon. Fuck, like a neon purple. I don't care. I don't care. I just want to know. Like neon is fun. Hockey Town John, I love you. I'm so glad you said that, and I'm glad you're here, brother. Eileen S. I love that you're here. Bo. Not that one. He's sleeping. Hey, Bo. I was talking to this Bo. Hi, Bo. Phoenix Rising. Panko. I always love it when Panko's here. Thank you. Sandra. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there was not a cloud in the sky today. It was a perfect day. It did get a little bit dark, but again, I just didn't care. I was busy eating cheese and crackers. Marsha, hey. Am I super behind? Dang it. I got really behind again. Guys, this is becoming a trend. I did this like months ago and I'm doing it again. With my perfect boobs. You do have perfect boobs. Don't be silly. Everybody knows you have perfect. I'll show them if you want me to, Katie. I've got pictures. I'm not afraid. You shouldn't be either. You know, Tommy loves them. Hi, Tampa B. Tommy was so funny. Was it yesterday when he was like, "Damn you, Reese." He was like, "Every time I see Katie Fulton, I associate with her boobs now." I was like, why wouldn't you? So do I. I think about those Bahama mamas all the time. Tinker Mom, love you. Diana H, thank you. That's cute, Phoenix Rising. Ace, and I love that. Oh, Shelly, are you on your way to pick up Bo? Girl, just message me. I'll give you my address. You can come get him. Don't tell Brian Lucas that, though, please. I love you, Lisa Kelson. Hey, Ev Barney. Yeah, baby steps. You love Bo, too. Look, guys. Panko. Thank you, Panko. I love when you guys gift memberships because people get so excited about it. And not everybody can afford one, and nobody needs to feel left out anyway. But it is cool to receive one, right? It's like you won something. Panko, thank you. That's really kind. Rona Cooley's present. Thank you, girl. Jeannie F. Making lives lately. I know, I love your straight hair. Beautiful. Thank you. How many days ago did I wash this? Do you guys remember? Did I say? Friday. I think I washed it Friday. This is just its natural look. I kind of miss the yeah, it was crazy. Is your mom or dad home? I kind of miss the curly bit though, but I haven't done that for a while. It takes a long time. I tried to buy alcohol. I bought alcohol for the first time in the fall, like a few months back, because our neighbor fixed our lawnmower and he wouldn't take money. So he was like, just get me a 12 pack of beer next time you're at the store. And I was like, okay, any particular kind? I was like, I've never bought beer in my life. I went to the store and I bought alcohol for the first time. We're talking what, 6 months ago? And the cashier dude, he did card me. He was like, I'm gonna need to see it. And I said, I'm really? And he said, yeah, girl, yeah. And I said, I've never bought alcohol before. And I think that made him even more suspicious. I was like, this is my first time. And he was like, are you serious? When he saw my 1984, he was like, quit fibbing, girl, quit fibbing. Hey, Deanna Downey. He was like, I know you're a raging alcoholic. I said, no, I'm not. Chow Yun Smart, what are you doing up? Can't stay long. About to go out for burgers with the neighbors. Chow, you always have such a fun life. I feel like you're always going out to do fun stuff. Are we getting hair mustaches this evening? Let's just do it for you now. So I forgot that I do this all the time, don't I? Sassy Savage. Yes, I do. I look like the Lorax. Sorry, guys. I have to answer this. Been waiting for it. Okay. Sorry about that. That was really important, though. Yeah, okay, good. Thank you. The pop of color with the subtle glasses. That's what I was thinking. I switched it up. I was like, the other glasses were like black, and it kind of sometimes those are cute with a darker color though. And I thought the lighter color, I need a lighter glasses because otherwise they kind of fight with each other. I like neon colors, Anna. Thanks, Lori Helker. I'm really behind. I hate it when I get this behind because I want to talk to everybody. Yeah, where is all the neon? I'd like to know that too, Katie. Let me know when you find it. Katie, you get out. You're a woman that gets out and about. Does anybody else get a little tingle when Reese says their name? I feel like I'm part of the gang. Eileen, you are. I love that. Nearly Marie. Hey, babe. Oh, you can show them anytime you like. Guys, I'd like to show Katie Fulton's boobs if you're up for it. She's got a nice set. Debbie Bam, you make me so happy. So glad to see you, my friend. I love you, Debbie. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Donna N. Brisby Tales. I feel like I never see you anymore. I miss you, Brisby. I love you. I love your Facebook pictures and videos. Jilbo, it doesn't matter. You're not missing roll call, girl. You're here. Naomi Hales. Yeah, it has been a minute since you caught a live. Welcome. It's Old Home Week. I'm still missing Angie Deaton and Amber's Glass. I still think it's weird that she doesn't come in anymore. And remember that guy, Jeff? We loved Jeff in the beginning. Remember, he was always in our lives, the dude from Florida. I'm still concerned. And speaking of our sweet little Crystal, coming to say hello and help Reese figure out the backlog of messages. Current time is 2:40. I'm 3 minutes behind, ma'am. I'm lurking while working, sending you and all the chat love. I love you, Crystal. I'm trying to catch up and I love you. And I'm so excited about our news. I texted with your sister as well, and I know you know that. Cindy Collins, I heard your story and I can only say mad respect, Reese. Well, thank you, Cindy. That's kind of you to say, my friend. Alcohol virgin. Mare, I love you, girl. Mare, did you change your picture? Dang, you're looking good. Way to glamorize buying alcohol, Reese. Shelly, I wish we could go back and see it. It was so much. I was so excited to throw up. The dude wanted Keystone Light. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I threw that big thing of Keystone. It was all heavy. I was feeling cool. I was by myself. And the cashier was like, I'm going to need to see that ID. And I was like, really? Because this is my first alcohol purchase ever. And I was like, I'm 39. He was like, let me see your ID. You're not funny. He was like, I've seen this before. And I was like, don't you feel stupid? Hey, Georgia Burke. Could you, Diana H? I've been thinking about watching that show. I wonder if Anita Card's in here. Mama said not to, but I did it anyway. Misbehaving. I gotta watch that show. I love that show so much. Love the hair Lorax hair mustache. Don't I look like the Lorax when I do this? Don't I look like I speak for the trees? Yes, Katie. I know, Panko. It's the case. That's always the case. That's always the case. Thank you, Kate E. Mayor, it's okay. We'll have another one, girl. And I just love the heck out of you anyway. Ace, and I'd love to go to Clearwater. I kind of just found out about this, and I wish I were going. I would love to go meet those girls. Sarah Browett, you're hilarious. I love you. Yeah, Witness. Thanks, Witness. The neon is from the 80s? Well, what do I know? I don't remember the 80s. Lori Helker, you love it when I say your name? Well, I just said it again, girl. Did you ever get a chat count for Tommy? Pfft, no need. You know, it's like 40, 45. Babes, we got like 200 people in here chatting with us. It's just this. Oh, everybody wants to see the boobs. All right. Well, I wasn't prepared. Let me find Katie Fulton's. I mean, Katie, if you're really truly cool with this, I'm going to pop up some pictures of you. Dang. God dang. She doesn't even look real. Katie Fulton, I love her, but she also pisses me off. Look at her. Like, how am I friends with that? How is this person friends with me? Like, I look like Napoleon Dynamite. Look at Katie Fulton. I feel like I'm like, look at this girl. Holy, whoa. Holy Hollywood. Why? Look at the two of us. Like, how am I? Is she just friends with me because she feels sorry for me? That's probably what it is. Actually, I never thought of that till just now. That's what it is. That's what it is. She's so hot. Katie, you're so hot. It kind of hurts. Oh, look, it's Tommy. Speaking of Tommy, what is happening? A lot's happening. Tommy, are you still in here? Did you see Katie's holy bodacious Bahama Mamas? Did you see how hot she is? See, it's girls like Katie. Katie, I'm not picking on you, but I know I can because we're so close. It's girls like Katie. I see girls like Katie, and I kind of think, I don't know, I look at me, and then I look at Katie, and then I look at me again, and then I look at Katie again, and then I start crying, and then I go get something with frosting or something out of the freezer or salt. Sometimes I reach for salt, like a Lay's. Awful choices, but I also enjoy a Ruffle. I enjoy like a sour cream and cheddar Ruffle. I've been known to get like an ice cream sandwich, but oftentimes when I see a girl like Katie, I get really sad. I have a good cry, and then I get like a handful of cheddar sour cream Ruffles, and then I go get something that John Shostowski sent me. Typically, he sends me chocolates all the time with a little love note, and that's my routine. That's been my routine. So anyway, back to what's real and true and right. Katie loves me. It doesn't matter. We're very close friends. But when you see a girl that hot, it's intimidating, guys. It's intimidating. Katie, where are you? You're not hiding, are you? You're not upset with me right now, are you? Katie, blink twice. Ew, Ruffles jalapeno ranch. Look, I love jalapenos and I love ranch, but that doesn't sound. Oh, there she is. Okay. I got scared for a minute. Joe Virus, are you in here? Reese is just as hot. Don't get sad. It's an illusion. I have my flaws. Where? Not in your bra. Oh, I promise. It's only angles. Oh my God, Katie, that made me think of something, you guys. Huxley is so hilarious. I'm so glad that kid has my sense of humor. You guys know how fat the cat has got. My cat is big. Don't tell Tommy I said that, but she is big. I'm a little worried actually. And she was laying on my bed yesterday, and Huxley came in to say goodbye to me before he went to a Royals game. And I said, "Is she gaining weight, Huxley? Does she look big?" And he was like, "Mom, she's huge." And I said, "Hux, no, she's not." And he goes, "You're right." He goes, "It's just the angle." He goes, "It's just a shadow." I laughed so hard. He was like, "It's just the sun. It's the way the sun is, the light." Oh my God, it was so funny. Tony's Hooter, you're a member. I love that. I love that. So sweet. Oh shit. I thought you left, babe. I didn't know you were here. I was talking about the neighbor's cat. It was outside. Um, that old chestnut. Get to your appointment. Okay, he's leaving. Okay. Yeah, Katie, I don't want to upset you. I'm just saying that you're incredibly hot and it makes me feel inadequate, but it's not your problem. It's definitely my problem. But I'm just saying there's no amount of surgery that we could even do for me to make me look that hot. And it makes me feel depressed all day that I could go be under the knife for 12 hours straight and then I would wake up and I still wouldn't be that hot. And it just makes me a little sad. Didn't they used to have a show called like The Ugly Swan? All right, I'll stop. Making me cry. Sorry, I'm reading and taking this in. Gonna get all psyched and be like, boyfriend, get out. Your boyfriend is still there? Katie, get rid of his ass. Good Lord, girl. I said no. It's time for him to go. Is there a guy in the chat that's really cute and loaded? Two requirements, please. Not that, we're not reaching for the stars here, but you saw what Katie looked like. We're not going to take any broke ass people. Not for me, for that matter, either, but we're not talking about me. Why are you still here? You keep saying you're leaving, and then I feel like I can say things, and then I see you and I get scared in a good way, not scared in a bad way, but scared like, oh, my boyfriend's here. My boyfriend's back. I have no issues. You don't think I have any issues? Oh, look at him flirting. Tommy, I love it when you flirt. Will you dial that up a little more? Send a couple more little kissy emojis, please. It's too cute. Wilma, there you go, girl. I know the feeling. I was always the short, fat friend. Yep. I don't know, Katie, but we're getting rid of that dude. Get rid of him. Get rid of him now. Tommy, I need to know how that goes, please. Joel says, you don't need any surgery at all. Wow. Joel. Thank you, Joel. I believe you. I believe you. That is so nice of you to say. He's yet to show up. He's not reliable. Okay. Well, that's the top of my list, girl. And it needs to be the top of your list. Reliable is important in a dude. When they say they're going to do something and they don't do it, I'm done. I'm done. I do not like dudes who say they're going to do something. See, your boyfriend acknowledges your tip top hotness. That's true, Katie. My boyfriend, Tommy in here, he is reliable. He's a good boyfriend. He is a good boyfriend. Lots of good qualities. He does what he says he's going to do. Every once in a while, he's a bit of a weasel. Every once in a while, he will say he's going to do something and he does it, but he doesn't do it in a timely fashion. And you know how we like things done timely, and sometimes he doesn't. And I get on him for that. Trying forever to be a member took me back to sad high school cheerleader. Oh, or is it the redhead middle child thing? Oh, Tony's Hooter. I don't ever want you to feel left out. I love you, Tony. Thank you for being a member and your super chat. And I'm really, really glad that you're here. Hey, Renee Rainbow. I hope you're saying thanks because you're also a good boyfriend. No, he's not a weasel, Kim is blue. He's really cute though. And he kind of has weaselly eyes because he's got mouse eyes and they're like really cute and close together, but not like a weasel in a bad way. I love weasels. I don't know, Brisby, what's going on? Hey, Peace Lady. So, hey, Emily Brooks, why did I think, didn't you say like a few weeks ago that you're changing your name, Emily Brooks? Or was that somebody else? Was that a different Emily? Hey, Robin Miners, love you, girl. That's really kind of you to say, Emily Brooks. What? Yeah, weasels are adorable. Tommy's a cute little weasel. I don't understand the question. Um, how would you know if you were accidentally in a little cult? Diana H, I'm a little concerned about that question, and I'm probably not the person to give advice on that, quite honestly, because I was accidentally in a cult for 38 years. So I don't really know. Asen, I want the money out of a boyfriend, but not the work. Is that doable? Asen, I'm totally on board with that. And I appreciate you being, I don't know who that is. Sorry, guys. Shannon, see, I did not give a crap about the eclipse. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Asen, I'm with you on that. I want the money out of a boyfriend, but I don't want like, I want the work too. I like the work as long as it's, not like too much. You know what I mean? Like just a tiny, just Georgia Burke. I love Reese and Tommy. So cute. Georgia, I love when you say that. It never gets old. Hey Sarah, hey Sarah Robin. I'm glad I just saw you. I got your email. I read it and I appreciate it. And I just wanted you to know that because I read it before I went to bed last night. I love new love. Me too, Sassy Savage. It's so much fun. That's why I recommend getting married every 5 years because it keeps things fresh. And then you kind of get to, husbands should be like Kleenex, soft, strong, and disposable. Um, I don't know about that. That could be called that, Tracy, but maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, Georgia Burke, I'm with you there. I'm with you. Yeah. How old? Um, you're done with husbands, Donna? Oh, really? I have a good time with husbands. Yeah, that's right, Laura Dupree. I'll settle for the one. Here's the shame. 10 years only last 1.5 to 2 went to absolute hell. Katie, it doesn't matter, girl. I mean, if you need us to be here for that, we're here. But I'm telling you right now, Katie, you have an amazing heart. You're an amazing person. I know it's hard, but you've got to walk away from this. Like, he's not treating you right. I really don't like that. I really don't like that. What if we found somebody for you? What if we found somebody for you? Matter of fact, Katie, I'm kind of texting with someone right now about a potential man. So stand by, please. I know, Panko. I really wish I could have gone to Clearwater too this weekend. I didn't even get an invite. You did not overwhelm me at all. You did not overwhelm me at all, Sarah. Not at all. I appreciate it, actually. Okay, so guys, we need to lift up Katie Fulton a little bit because we don't want her with the current guy. Let's try to all think. There's 424 of us in here. Right now, I want all of you to think, do you have any single friends that are really cute, would treat her right and have money and take her out on dates? Because she has good clothes. She needs to go out on dates. J9, I love jewelry. Asen, there you go. I totally get it. Brian, married once, never getting married again. But Brian, you're so sweet. You're so cute. I don't really like to hear that you're never getting married again, Brian. I just feel like some girl would be really, really lucky to have you. Auntie Wombat is the most sweet thing. If you've done all you could to make things work, Katie, and it still isn't, then it's time to move along. You have an entire community behind you. Katie, she's right. Listen to her. Katie, what's your type? Where do you live? She says. Location for Katie, please. Oh my God. The other thing I didn't say about Katie, well, you guys probably heard her on the call in show, but she has the cutest little Southern accent and she's just so cute. I mean, I showed you her picture. I mean, what the hell? What are we kidding here? Who are we even talking to? What kind of, sorry guys, I have to answer this. Hold on. We just saw how hot Katie Fulton is. This just goes to show you Jennifer Aniston got cheated on. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Katie Fulton is so cute. If this dude is not being reliable with her, bye, skedaddle. Yeah. Don't dox Katie. Nobody's doxing her. We just want to know where she lives, like her address, Joe. Dusty Joe. Katie, seriously though, like we're gonna find somebody. Beverly, I understand that. Look at this. Hockeytown John. I'd hook Katie up with my military son, but he's a little dusty for a hottie like her. Is he a little dusty? I mean, look. I mean, that's we can dust it off, Hockeytown John. I mean, I don't mind a dusty dude. Like Joe Virus is a little dusty. Rain just dusted him off. He's good. He's good. Yeah, Southern accents are pretty cute, Shell. Yes. Naomi Hales. Yes. Katie, the only thing worse than starting over is waiting to start over. We only get one life and time is limited. Enjoy your life. Be with people who are worthy of your time. Naomi, I have missed you so much. I'm glad you're here, girl. Oh, he's here. Would love any decent men. I appreciate you all and kind of insightful words, truly. Katie, do the right thing. I'm going to be mad. I don't like this guy and he's making me mad. He doesn't deserve you. And I just know that you can do better. Oh, look, there she is. She doxed herself. Spartanburg, South Carolina. She's so cute. Shelly Kelly. See you never, Katie's boyfriend. Yeah, he's a dud. We don't like him. I don't want him. I don't like him. I wish Tommy was here to tell her because she would listen to Tommy and she would say, get rid of that dude. Not sure I'd ever get married, but like a committed relationship. I love that. What about Sterling? Wonder if he would be a good match for Katie. I'll have to ask her. That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, you guys are a little dusty. It's true. It's true. That's true. Oh, Beth, you know a nice carpenter? Open to travel, Katie says. I like that. Dust yourself off and try again. Yeah, men can be molded and spiffed up. That isn't an issue if they're a good guy, treat you right, etc. The rest is a walk in the park. I totally agree with that. I don't think it's sorry, I'm pushing on my side because I'm having like a problem and it hurts. I've noticed it for a couple of weeks now and I just like I don't know if it's because I have to like I don't know if it's poop or if I have a tumor or like I'm dying. I can't tell. I don't know. And I'm trying to ignore it, but now it's like to the point where I have to push on it sometimes because it hurts. Oh my God, I did not know that who, what, where now. That's amazing. Even though I'm not a member of this country club, it's so fun. Powder Puff, you're hilarious. This is the finest country club and nobody has to be a member. That's the beautiful part. Vanessa Winbury, that is too bad. Auntie Wombat's going to do a little research. Katie's boyfriend, you basic. Yeah, and Katie is not basic. Cat AC/DC fan, and we don't like him. That's right. See, hey K-Wax, we are such a family here, aren't we? We are protective and we protect our own. Reese, are you and Tommy doing the call-in show again tonight? Someday I'll get the guts to call. Shannon, I would love it if you would call. No, I haven't heard from Tommy about tonight, so probably not, but I would guess it would be in the next day or two. I think we're going to try to do like probably 2 or 3 a week. If you guys are enjoying it, I'm enjoying it. That's true. Katie loves baseball and so does Sterling. I think I'm gonna send her a picture over to him. What am I, a chopped liver, a potted plant? Mark Hardman, how could we forget about we couldn't forget about you if we tried. Especially Mark, I loved you before, but now that I got to actually make eye contact and look at you yesterday on the Zoom call, I kind of fell in love. You are so cute. I'm serious, by the way. I'm not just saying that. Mark Hardman, I think you are adorable. You are not chopped liver at all. Has Sterling been good recently? And also, I think Katie should ship it all the way. He and Katie. Sterling is actually, you know, it's funny that you bring him up. I texted him today. I texted him before therapy and I sent a short text and I said, I just want you to know I love you and I miss you. And he wrote me back. He always calls me Goober. He's so cute. He's such an older brother. Like, I've never had an older brother, but I love when we talk on the phone, he'll be like, okay, Goober, I gotta go. It's just really cute. He's such an older brother. But he said, hey, Goober, he said, let's talk on the phone tomorrow. I'll call. So I'm excited about that. I love Sterling. Mama's Life, I need a husband too. Can you find me one? Mark Hardman is available and adorable. Mama's Life. Maybe you two should, exchange numbers. Oh, could it be a hernia? Does your side sting when you take a deep breath? No. It just feels it moves around, but it feels like a mass. But it moves around. That's why I'm like, am I just like super backed up poop wise? But like it moves all the way over here and then sometimes it's more toward my belly button. It kind of like shifts around, but it feels like it just hurts. Love you, Powder Puff. Love you, Portland SP supporter. K-Wax, you could go for a husband. Mark Hardman is up for grabs. Yes, Sarah Robin, totally. I love you, Sarah Robin. I love how helpful you are. K-Wax, love you. Dang it, am I behind again? I think Blake Reed is too young. That's cool, Heather McLaughlin. I kind of feel that way too about Sterling and Katie. Oh, look at Katie. Thank you, each of you. God, I feel better already. And Mark Hardman, love you. Guys, I love this chat so much because we really do help each other out. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever, Matt's mom. Hey, group, I'm late. Did I miss anything? No, but I've missed you. Where have you been? Have you been here and I just haven't seen you? You have a cockatiel named Goober? That's hilarious. What the hell is a stress lump? You know who I need to ask is Ursina. Georgia Burke? Reese, can you find me someone? I would totally need someone. Georgia Burke, I would love to. Jilbo, it's just gas, pain, or poop. Here's the thing. I never fart though. So is it um perfect. I don't ever fart. Like I don't ever, I'm being serious. I don't. Could I have gas pain and not ever fart? I don't know. I don't know. I never ever feel gassy or bloated. Yeah, J9, that's not a bad idea. I don't want to go to the doctor. If I have a hernia, do I have to do something about it or can you just leave it? Alicia. No, I think Sterling's adorable. Katie, are we the same age? I feel like you're a little bit younger than me. Hockey Town John, I love you. Mark Hardman. Sorry, guys, I'm behind and I'm just trying to skip ahead. Iwa, that is so sweet. The rusty glider. It has been a minute. I'm glad you're here. No, you're right. Everybody farts. I ever since I had my gallbladder removed, I don't even know if I farted much before that. I just don't. You know what else I don't do? I don't burp ever. So I don't know if I just am not gassy. I never do. I so much so, Peace Lady, that when I do fart, I can't stop laughing because I only do it like maybe once a month. So like if I actually fart, I think it's hilarious. And I don't fart in front of Jeff. But could be a pulled muscle. It could be. I hope it's something like that. I'm actually getting nervous. I'm like, oh, I don't know. It makes me feel like, what if it's some huge mass and I just don't get it checked? I don't want to. I wonder how many of us sitting here have a crush on Tommy. Also, I live 15 minutes from Clearwater. Do you remember when they walked around in all white? I don't, Patty. But do you have a crush on Tommy? I'm sure there's quite a few of us that do. Plant freak. Hey, babe. We really do help each other, and I owe you each for life. This day would have gone much differently without y'all. But yeah, I'm more than open to Sterling. And Kathy and I'm open to it. I love that. Oh, I thought of that. I wondered about the medication I'm on. Your medication alone works by slowing down your gastric mobility. Stephanie East, that's true too. No, I don't think it's a kidney stone. Okay, yeah, you're 36. I knew you were younger than me. Okay, so she's 36. That's actually, would you date Sterling? He's going to be 48 in September. Hey, Annika's mom. I did not know that, Sarah Robin. No, no, no blood in my poop. Is anything poking out where it hurts, Kim White? No. Yeah, I just don't fart. I know, Kathy Ann, but it's just more fun to play a guessing game with a large crowd of people who can possibly help. I know that's not good. I don't know what that means, Mira Dear, because I didn't see that. But Katie, since you're still in here, okay, no age limit. Okay, that's good to know. That's good, kind of like me. Wait an hour or more and we will marry away Sterling. But seriously, I know Sterling and Katie would be really cute together. I don't want to, Mama's life. Yeah, I thought about that. Is it my medication? The other thing is, guys, I want to be honest with you. I go to my doctor every 3 months for my diabetes. I get my blood work done. She does like a physical. I've brought this up before because it comes and goes. It comes and goes. I've noticed it and it will last a couple weeks and then it kind of goes away. And I told my doctor about it and she said belly pain is the biggest complaint in diabetics because inflammation happens when you have higher sugars. Now, my sugars are pretty under control, but she said diabetics complain the most about belly pain. Now, this isn't really belly pain because it's over here, but it kind of is. I don't know. It's my left side, Lisa. Yeah, it's like WebMD, Paisley Turtle. Yeah, I agree, Gretchen only. Hey, Marie Marion. Brian Lucas is like, he's like Eeyore. Brian Lucas, you're like Eeyore. You're like, poor Sterling, poor Bo. I love Brian Lucas. Oh, okay. Kim White, interesting. Yeah, I mean, a lot of you guys do have medical knowledge, not to mention Ursina is an actual oncologist, and she's in our chat all the time. And we are not and cannot diagnose Reese. That's correct. But it's still okay because we're friends and we can talk about it. But no one's saying you have this. I'm just saying Ursina is an oncologist in our chat. And guys, she has private messaged me so many times. Matter of fact, I think I talked to her about this once, and she like gave me a list of like, here's what it could be, but ask your doctor for this. Like, it was just really helpful. Um, so anyway, guys, I want to talk about something. First of all, I'm going to start it off with something. I'm going to read something to you. Most of you are, oh, by the way, Katie, are you still in here? I wanted to tell you guys, remember the Sephora soft matte and easy? This is, yeah, I saw my therapist today. Oh, okay. Diverticulitis. Great. That's, I don't know. I'm pregnant. Oh, that's it. That makes the most sense. Yeah, I will get it checked with my doctor next time I have my appointment. Maybe I'll do an ultrasound. But Sephora is doing their sale right now. These are 15% off. And you know how we love the matte lip? This is exactly the same thing. Hey, Amy Lee SP, but it's a little bit more sheer. Notice it's not like a super bright, like thick. You can see it's like a really lots of gusto color. It's more sheer. So I noticed that it gives you, I wore it to therapy and it goes on much more liquid. No, I don't have any kidney pain, so you do have to kind of reapply it, but I like it because it's not as in your face as the other one. So it's kind of like a stain, but a really light stain. I just wanted to say for anybody who was wondering, because I was going to test these out, I like it. I like it. It's a little bit less of a like the actual cream lip stains I would wear like to a black tie thing, a date night. I wear them on here because they stay really well. You can eat, you can drink, it doesn't come off. These are more of like just a more sheer lip stain, I would say. Really good. Okay, so I want to read something to you guys because I went to therapy today and it helped a lot. And I want to talk about what he and I talked about. Is that okay with you guys? Because I kind of like going over that stuff. Georgia Burke, you're adorable. Okay. Paisley Turtle. Oh, Paisley Turtle. Okay, let me find the post. All right, I found it. What do you do for diverticulitis? Oh, worst pain you've ever felt? Reese having horrible abdominal pain on the way to the hospital in an ambulance. Hold on, there's a Sephora sale. Pull this thing over. That's hilarious and very realistic. Who I wear now. Very realistic. You know it, Brittany. Where did I see that? Okay. I have insulin resistance and no gallbladder, just diagnosed with diverticulitis. Pain in the same area. CT scan would show it, but also shows in a colonoscopy. I ain't getting no colonoscopy. And you can't even wave your finger in my face. No way. Yeah, Jen, Aunt Nene Hobbs, definitely. Okay, so let's talk about it. I do eat a lot of seeds and nuts. Are you serious? Because I don't eat meat. This is my whole life. I just ate an entire can of almonds yesterday. What? God, let's hope it's not that. Then I'll have nothing else to eat. I'll just eat cheese all day. Kate Ann, thank you. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. Hey, Happy Thoughts. It has been a long time. I'm happy to see you. Okay. Go to the hospital. Brian Lucas, I don't need to go to the damn hospital, man. It's not that serious. Plus, I have a $500 copay. I don't have that kind of money. Okay, listen up. Listen up. This is a Facebook post from Tanya D. Mayo. Okay, she is a lurker, it appears. I want you guys to listen to this because it was really meaningful and I just liked the way she worded it. And most of you have probably read it, but I want you to listen to this. And it's not because we're trying to stroke me. She's talking about me here, but there's a bigger lesson that I want to talk about after I read it. Okay. Rachel Harmon, that's incredibly horrible and depressing, and I don't want to get a colonoscopy yet. Just so you guys know, I did bring this up to my doctor, and she did not say anything about a colonoscopy. She mentioned a ultrasound. So I don't want to do that yet. Okay, Shelly, I will cut out the almonds. Okay, Tanya says, I want you guys to listen to this because it was very well worded and thought out, and I liked it. This is in response to Reese feeling like she had to take down her video. I think I've only ever written one comment ever here and have never on a live or even on replay crew. But I just have to say this. So this person has never commented ever. Okay. Blake, we hope the best for you. We love you. I feel like too many people forget where Reese has come from. She is literally learning how to navigate a whole new world, how to live in it, and her place in it. So she shares her experiences, questions, and anything else she wants to share with us. Instead of being unnecessarily hurtful, insulting, or purposely trying to put your feelings into what she should do, think and behave. Maybe you should try and think about how and what it's like to be in her world and how hard, and let's be honest, how foreign, sometimes confusing and scary it must be before we start judging the things she says or questions she asks, and think about how and absolutely brave she is to open up and completely in front of all of us every time she comes on. I hope that made sense. It was kind of long. I know, witness. She's an amazing woman who is experienced in some aspects, but is totally like a newborn in other respects. I tell you, there's no way I could do what Reese does and put my whole life, feelings, and honest questions out there for everyone to see and have free reign over. In that respect, she is the bravest person I know, and she should be respected for that. That is so nice, by the way. So next time you go put up a knee-jerk comment, think about even just one of these things and think about how you would feel in the same situation, or if you even feel brave enough to even speak those words out loud, let alone to thousands of people before you start typing. Reese, you are an amazingly smart, beautiful, funny, and especially brave woman who amazes me with every video that I watch. You've made leaps and bounds since the woman you were introduced to, who had their whole world ripped out from under them. And I wish I had 1/100th of the fortitude you have. So smile, beautiful lady. Take a moment and a deep breath and continue to walk the brave path you're walking. And know that those who love you are walking alongside you, ready to steady you if you stumble. Continue to stay true to the new person you are finding yourself to be. I'll be here quietly watching and continuing to be amazed and wanting and wishing you nothing but the absolute best. Love and hugs to you, brave Reese, always and forever. I cried when I read that. This woman's name is Tanya DiMaio, and I want to tell her thank you because she doesn't comment on here. So I don't know if she's watching or if she'll be on the replay. It was an amazing post. It was, hold on, I need a drink. Me too, Diana H. It was so well thought out. It was so well worded. It was so kind and supportive. I felt like that her words were like a safety net. Yeah, Blake. Thank you guys. I'm not reading that to sit here and stroke myself. The reason I'm reading that is one, it's just beautiful and it deserved to be read. I know, Shelley, like those words should have been spoken. She needed credit for that. That was a beautiful thing to say. It was so selfless and just well spoken. But I don't want that to be about me. It really made me think bigger than me. It made me think how many times, Jojo, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's horrible. How many times have we all felt that way or done or said something that we shouldn't have, and you don't know the background or you don't know how many layers that deep that person is in going through. Oh yeah, true, Naomi. My other channel, I should do it. I just really loved that because it puts things into perspective. I'm not the only one who's coming into my own. There's plenty of people who've been through plenty of bad situations, trauma, backgrounds, and they deserve the same kind of credit. Yeah, K-Wax, it was beautiful. They deserve that kind of recognition, I guess is what I'm getting at. That kind of just basic understanding for people. Reese, that should tell you how others view you. Tanya wrapped it up beautifully of how we all feel about you, Shelly. And I think I know that. And like I said yesterday, thank you, Panko. Like I said yesterday, I'm going to stop reading the chat for a minute so I can focus on what I'm trying to say. Like I said yesterday, I took that video down because there were 10 people who commented and didn't like it. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. I love you. I get the support now. I feel it. What I'm trying to say is the bad people no longer outweigh the support of the army that I feel now. And I think that's why I feel so much stronger. You guys, I responded to her and I said, you made me feel so strong. You guys give me the gift of strength above all else because I was so weak. I almost had no breath in me. I was so weak before. And every day I show up here to you guys. I want to be with you guys. I want to talk to you guys. I want to talk about my progress. I want to talk about my setbacks. I want to hear from what you think. I want to hear about your hard times. So I love that. I love that we all show up together and we have such an amazing support system and community. And I just think if we could apply what she said more to life and recognize people, the beauty in people, appreciate them, flaws, good things. I know that sounds simple and basic, but what she said really was, yeah, it was beautifully said, and it should apply to all of us. I want that to apply to all of us. Yes, Miss Sunrise Dawn, definitely. I do feel stronger every day. I feel like when I come here, it's like physically going to the gym or something. Like we've made it a routine. We show up, we're accountable, we are totally vulnerable, we are honest with each other. I really love that. And we're slowly building up the muscle and it's making me stronger. Yeah, accept people for exactly who they are right now. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Thank you, Panko. Hey, SB. Oh, Osa might be trolling me. Yeah, they might be. They might not be. It might be Osa. It might be real, just awful people in the world. It doesn't matter. The thing about Osa is people say that a lot. They're like, it's probably Osa. Does it matter? I mean, does it matter if it's Osa or if it's just some angry man or woman that just hates me? I mean, I'll never know the difference. Haters are haters, So group hug. Yes. Miradira. Yes. So I just thought that was such a beautiful thing. It deserved to be read and put out there and just um, could be ASIN. It just deserves recognition. And I just thought that was so kind. And I think if we applied that a little more, the world would be such a better place. And we are applying it more. That's why I love this channel. It actually makes a difference in people's lives. That's what I love. That's why I want to be here. Yes, Chris H. I love that, guys. Group hug. We really love each other here. Every day we've gotten to know each other more. You guys have made friends amongst each other. I just really love that. I really love that. Haters could never do what you do, Reese. Thank you, Panko. That's what I mean. They weed themselves out anyway. I mean, when I took that video down and I got those bad messages, I lost like 40 subscribers. Good riddance. It's totally fine. I don't care if I lose 100. I don't care if I lose 1,000 because you weren't meant to be here in the first place. And I prefer that you don't be here. We've all talked about this over and over, quality over quantity. We want the quality people here who are giving group hugs right now and showing their support. Joe Virus says he's just here for the makeup tips. Yeah, I know, Joe. I don't know if you were here for that, but make sure that This is a good sheer lip stain, Joe. It's not like the other cream one that you've been wearing. Just keep that in mind and don't forget about the sale. Um, yeah, yeah, don't let the door hit you. Yeah, I don't care anymore. I used to care more. I still care because I would care if you guys left me in droves. Like if a bunch of you who I love left, that would hurt me. But people who I never knew in the first place, who never supported me in the first place, yeah, take care. Naomi Hales, I love you. Yeah, totally quality over quantity. I heard Tommy say last night that when he started the boat, he would do lives to like 6 people. And he said, I loved his enthusiasm for it. He said, and I loved it. And he's right. I feel the same way. If it's 6 people who love me and want to be here, I'm just lucky that it happens to be 487. But I love talking to you guys. This is my life. This is what makes me happy. This is my purpose. I have found what I want to do. It makes me very happy to show up every day and see my friends who show up to see me. It means the world. So I love you guys. That's all I'm trying to say. Now, and I just thank her for that post. Shelly, you know I love you. I love you so much, Shelly. I've gotten to be just, I'm so close to you. There's so many of you that I just feel like clingy with. I'm close with you guys. A lot of you, I'm like, if you're not here, I kind of freak out. Like some of you, I've just gotten, almost all of you, I know very well, but there's a few of you that I'm like Shelly. I'm like Blake Reed. There's certain people, the viruses, Tampa B. There's some, I name them off like there's 6 of them when there's in fact hundreds. There's hundreds of you that are like that to me because you've been with me since the beginning. Deanna Downey, yes. Don't worry, Reese. You have many well meaning stalkers. SB, right on. That's true. Panko, I love you. Yeah, there you go, Susie. I do lives to 6 to 8 people. I love every minute. There you go. It's true. It's true. Jilbo, I love you so much. Katie Fulton, truly close. Like so close, you and I are going to get a place together probably at some point. Yeah, who, what, where now. I learned so much here, mostly human kindness. It is wonderful. It's so true. It's like we have our, I said this yesterday. I feel like this is our own little ecosystem. VT Kitten. I love VT Kitten. It's like our own little planet. It's like our own little ecosystem here. Lumen, yes. And you're a huge part of that. Sarah Browett is too. Of course, Witness. Hi, McTwin. I can't say that enough. I just am very, very thankful for you guys. I really, really am. This means everything to me. It means everything to me. And I know you know that, but yes, Marie Marion. Reese, we love you too. This isn't a YouTube video, it's a family online chat. It's true. Yeah, it's true. Hey, Mrs. Ivy, I'm glad you're here, girl. Love you too. Panko, I can't hide who I am, and I never have. I came on here pretty open and honest with you guys from day one. You guys, Hockey Town John, I didn't realize how close I had gotten to you until my wife asked me the other day if I was having an affair with some hot blonde named Reese. Oh my God, that is hilarious. Please reassure her that we're entirely platonic. Everything's on the up and up. That is hilarious. Hey, whip it lover Brooke. That's so cute. Heather, I love that. Mama's life. You're teaching me how to live. I feel like I have the courage to do things I have been too afraid to do. God, that means so much to me, Mama's life. You have no idea. I love that. Phoenix Rising. Thank you. Oh my God, Asen. Katie, no, you're still hotter. Quit it right now. I am not a hugger or a person who likes to talk to people, and I would chat with all of you and hug all of you in real life. That is your accomplishment, Reese in chat. I am grateful. You guys, what do you say to Asen? That's crazy, Asen. That's huge right there. That's amazing. That's right, Sarah Browett. That's what friendship is. When you are thankful someone is in your life and don't take it for granted. And that's how I feel about all of you. And I know you guys feel that way about me and everybody else. Aline? What's this, Susie? I don't say much, but I truly enjoyed watching and listening as often as possible. Everyone is so special and kind to each other. I love that. Thank you. Alicia, thank you. A time to change. You and your love for us is felt through your sharing and kindness. You've helped me feel better about myself, and I adore you for that. Love you so much. Alicia, I love you. You are incredible, Alicia. You have such a big heart. Red tar for me. Love you, Missy Butterbean. I love you too. I feel like I haven't seen you for a minute, Lori. Thank you for your super chat, babe. Okay, Carol Barnhart. I'll do a little research on it. Robin Miners, when I got to talk to you and Tommy on the call, I was high as a kite for hours, inspired. Robin, we love you. See, Robin's another one. She's been around forever. I love Robin Miners. She sends gifts to me. I love you. I need a card. I see you, girl. I see you. You and your sass. A Debbie Bam, that's so nice. Yes, guys. I mean, it's just look around you. Hi, Little Red. Sierra Terry. Okay. Sierra needs a boyfriend too. Not a husband, just a boyfriend. In their 70s, sharp and funny like Tommy. We should talk. You know, there is something truly to be said for a guy that's funny like Tommy. I love funny guys. It's so much fun when guys make you laugh because it's, thank you, Lori Lee. It's kind of, it's hard to do. Witness, I saw that with Sierra Terry. Oh my God, you guys, look at this comment. Thank you, Kay Thompson. I have not said this before, but since watching Reese, I have reduced, that makes me want to cry, my depression medication by 75%. Deanna Downey, you guys, let's give a bit of a round of applause for her. That is amazing. That is incredible. That makes me feel so good. And my anxiety medication by 50%. Reese has truly been a godsend to me. I love her with all my heart. Oh my God, you guys. Look at Deanna Downey getting lifted up in the chat. That is amazing. Holy crap. We need to celebrate that on the boat too. That's amazing. Deanna, next time I'm on the boat, come over there and talk about that. That's incredible. That is such a success. Holy crap. Good for you, girl. We are so proud of you. God, that really fills my heart right up. I feel all set for the week. You just lifted me with that, Deanna. That is incredible. Susan P. I never in my life feel like I fit in anywhere, but Reese inspires me. Susan P., you fit in here, I promise. I love you. You've been around forever too, and I love you. That is such a big deal, Deanna Downey. I don't want all the credit, girl. We get the credit then. Credit the entire chat and everybody else because we are a whole. It's not just me. But thank you for saying that. And I'm so proud of you. That's such a big deal. Layla, you're hilarious. I'll keep saucy questions to your channel in the future. I loved it. You jazzed it right up, girl. Don't be sorry. I thought it was great. I thought it was so funny last night. And Tommy trying to answer your question, I don't usually see him get tongue-tied like that. God, if you guys were there to see that, it was hilarious. He tried to do it too. He tried to get it out. I was like, use your words, dude. He was like, okay, well, he was like, it was kind of athletic. Never mind. He was like, never mind. And then he was like, there was a bed. Never mind. Never mind. I was like, dude, grow up and use your damn words. Tinker Mom. I also feel more able to get my shit together because Reese is so inspiring with her journey and her approach. Tinker Mom, I love you. And I love to hear that. Denise, I want to thank you for not talking about politics. I need a break. Oh, you'll never hear politics on this channel, Denise. Yeah, I love you, Susan P. Never, 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 never. I hear it all through my house all day long. Jeff is addicted to politics. I couldn't care less about anything in politics. You'll never hear it here. I can't stand it. So before we've already been on for an hour and 10 minutes. I just want to share, Susie, I love that. I love that. I want to share a little bit about therapy today. It wasn't, life. Yadira, you're so funny. It's Joe Virus. It wasn't life-shattering today. I love that. I love you, Anita Card. You're so special to me. Okay, so in therapy today, just a couple little tidbits I'll leave you with that I thought were interesting. Um, Hockey Town John, I love it. I love it so much too. This is such a special. Do you guys just feel like the love and you feel so special in this group? Every time I come on here, it's like just little, I just feel magic. It's like magical when we talk. It's really fun. I love you guys. I don't know what I would do without you. Seriously, I told you this. I say it all the time. The first thing I think about he wakes up from his walking nap. The first thing I think about when I wake up in the morning, yes, Layla, is you guys. And when I go to bed, I think about you guys. And I'm super behind on emails and chats. I just am. But I try to spend about 4 to 5 hours a day. I've cut back. I was doing like 7 or 8. It gets a little overwhelming, but I spend still quite a bit of time trying to catch up with you guys. Um, oh my God, I know. Watching Tommy squirm Hockey Town, he was really uncomf and it was hilarious. Read it, you little bumblebee. I counted the number of positive comments on the Fred Live. There were only 542. Exactly. Thank you for your super chat. Yeah, no, Fred's not going to not be talked about just because a couple people said that. It's okay. There you go, Brian Lucas. You feel better? He's redeemed himself. Let me think for a minute because I'm only thinking of one thing and I walked away. Guys, let me not look at the chat for a minute. Let me think. I walked away from therapy with 2 important things and I'm only thinking of one. So give me a sec. Oh, I guess it was kind of silly. It was very basic today. And I also think sometimes because he knows my background, he kind of talks to me like I love the way he talks to me, but it's simple, like super simple, almost like a kindergartner. Like he draws on a board for me, like pictures, and he talks to me sometimes like in silly metaphors. And I think that's okay. Maybe he does it with everybody, but I like that he does it to me because I can understand it easily. And he lays it out for me to where I can't. Oh, Deb S. I love Deb S. I love to sit and listen to you, Reese. I know I don't type much, but when my husband just came in and asked if I was doing something important, my look said it all. He backed off. Oh my God. You guys, I had brunch with her in Seattle and I loved her so much. And she's so pretty. Oh my God, she's pretty. She's so beautiful. It's amazing. Deb, I love you. You're so sweet. Bo is a huge giant. He's very handsome. Donna N, you can come pick him up. Bobo, you're a good boy. You're a nice boy. He's a good person too. Did you have a nice walk, Bobo? Did he have what's in your mouth? What is that? Come here. Oh, let's just say hi to him. Oh, he's a nice person. Let's show how big you are. Look at how tall Bo is, you guys. Him's all legs. He's all legs. And he's a good boy. And he's a friendly person. And he's a good guy. And his little poodle curls are starting to grow out. And he gives good hugs. And he had a nice walk. Show your face. And you had a nice walk. And he's so cute. But he's a little jerk. But he's also a little jerk. And he says things he shouldn't say. And he gets himself into trouble because he gets into the pantry and he gets the crackers out. But we still like him, and we're going to let somebody come pick you up and take you because it's too much. Anyway, back to therapy. You sit here. Isn't he cute? Why does Bo look a little bit like Tommy around the eyes? Tommy has super close together eyes. He is a ham. Oh my God, he's really cute, isn't he? Isn't he cute? He's huge though. He's all legs. He's super, super tall. Yeah, Donna, totally. I agree with you about Fred. I know, Shelly. Oh, that's gross. You're in a Scientology group. Today, one of the ladies posted an ad for kids to do Purifs over the summer. That's when they get them to do it. That's when I did my Purif, was over the summer break. Someone can come take him where? There's a few people that want to come get him, Duchess Diana. Bo looks like Tommy. That's hilarious. I just showed my hubs the response. He was cracking up. I told him to dial it up like Reese, or I'm moving in with her. Deb, don't lie, Deb. You're gonna move in with Sterling if he can't dial it up. We know that. We know who your crush is, Deb. No, I am not giving away Bo. It's just a joke. No, 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 no. Bo's not going anywhere, you guys. It's just there's some people in the chat who want to come steal him. No, look at all of you going. Are you guys really rehoming him? No, I think that would break Bo's heart. It would break mine for sure, but I really hate it when people rehome animals because I just think, do you have any idea how settled in they are and used to, like, he loves Gertie. Gertie doesn't love him. Oh my God, I just looked at the shoes that I got today and I meant to show you guys. Okay, I want to catch up on the therapy thing. Can I show you the shoes real quick? Because I brought them down just to show some of the ladies. Can I show you real quick? Katie, are you in here? Yeah, he's so cute, Asen. You guys. These are by Jeffrey Campbell and Katie. Not everybody's going to love these, but I love them. I have them in black, okay? And Jeffrey Campbell made these a long time ago. They're called the Jeffrey Campbell Valenti, Valenti, Bow, B-O-W. I have them in black patent leather. They came in white, they came in pink, and they came in a mixed color tweed. Okay. I love them so much. I've worn them a million times, but I look for them. I have a big credit on Poshmark. Okay. I have this giant credit on Poshmark and I found them. Somebody posted them the other day in my size. I've been looking for years. Okay. I've been looking for these shoes for years in a different color besides the black. I bought them right away. They were $70. I didn't even have to pay for them because I had a huge credit from selling stuff. You might not like them, but wait till you see these. Look at this. Look at this. Look at them. Oh my God. Are these so amazing? I think they're just so fun. I love girly stuff. Yeah. I love girly and they are so cool and they're so pretty on. And yeah, they're amazing. And like I said, I have them in black patent leather. I know sometimes you have to rehome an Animal King's kid. I've actually had to do it before. I'm not judging anybody who sometimes it has to be done. I get it. It just makes me sad. Oh, they're amazing. I'm glad you guys like them too. After a trying day at work, I said to a coworker, no problem. I'm going home to talk to Reese and her friends. This always cheers me up, even though I'm not overly chatty here. Cheers, everyone. Kay, we love you. And that is hilarious. And you are our friend, Kay, 100%. I love that. Thank you for your super chat. Oh my God, they do look like Glenda the Good Witch shoes. Oh my God, they're like, yeah, Chanel vibes. I know, Katie. Yeah, I know. They look like candy. Joanne, I don't mind that, girl. I don't mind at all. Do I have an outfit that I would wear with them? A lot. Yeah. I mean, I would, you want to marry these shoes? I also want to get married in these shoes. Don't these look like a fun pair to get married in? They are like a little Chanel sweater. I don't know yet what outfit. I would do a skirt with these. I would do a dress. I would do pants with these. And let me show you the other pair, the other color. Look at the other color. Is that an 8.5? No way. Oh, they have the ones I want on Poshmark. Crap. I didn't even know. Are they brand new though? Yep. Ooh, I'm not paying that price, but cool. They're so pretty. Okay, look. This is the other color I want. It's also tweed and it's like just multicolored. I like those. Those are a lot more good for more good. Those are better for fall, but these are like just a dream. They're just incredible. Look at the bow. Look at how sparkly. I mean, look, it's not an everyday shoe. It's definitely not, but they're just beautiful. They're so pretty. And yeah, I would wear this shoe anywhere too. And Katie, these are cute with a caftan. I've done this with a caftan. Are they comfortable? They're not, Layla, they're not like I would go walk a mile in these, but they're not uncomfortable at all either. Like I could wear these for a couple hours and be fine. Um, but they're so pretty. I just think they're really, really delicate and feminine, perfect for spring. Yes. Yes. They're OBG Foster. They're like a tweed. Yeah. They remind me of a Chanel tweed. I would clean house in those. Yeah. I had to have them. I have been looking for these for years, Lumen. And, again, my black ones I own, I've had for years and I've probably worn, hi, Franklin. I've probably, Janet from another planet. Well, that's okay, girl. Definitely. I probably have worn the black ones maybe 8 times, maybe under 10, I would say. So they're fancy. They're not an everyday shoe, but I still admire stuff like this so much, and I think they're beautiful. Anyway, okay, therapy. I want to talk about it. Do you realize how many people you have influenced? I don't know what you mean by that, Kay. I don't think about it. I just show you guys what I like, and then some of you go buy it. They don't make them anymore, but thank you, Kay, for saying that. Oh my God, Panko. I would love, love, love to own a boutique. I would love to be a store owner. I would love my people and my shoppers, and it would make me so happy to buy cool stuff and sell it. It would be the coolest thing. I don't know how to do it. I would have to have like an investor and have somebody that runs it to show, like, I don't know how to do numbers and all that, but I can sell stuff. I know that. I have a good eye for things. Shelly, they don't make them anymore, but you can find them. Like I said, they're called the Jeffrey Campbell Valenti bow. Yeah, nearly Marie. I can't pull them off much either. I mean, it's not an everyday thing. They're just fun to dress up and go out on a date night in. You probably wouldn't wear my Birkenstocks. Get the hell out of here, Janet from another planet. Are you serious? I have 17 pairs of Birkenstocks. These dirty old crappy ones are my favorite ones because they're the soft footbed. I wear Birks, girl. Get out of here. Come on. I love Birkenstocks. No way. And these are dirty and gross. I've had them forever, but I just walked the dogs in them. They're fantastic. Yeah, I love Birks. I love Birks. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of being all over the place again like I was yesterday. You don't mind, do you? Lori Lee, I wear sneakers almost every day. Reese, would you do antiques or just clothes? I like antiques, Sassy Savage. I like a little bit of everything. I love housewares, like the chair behind me. Like I love the rug. Like I also love, 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 and have an eye for fun house stuff too. So I'd probably like to do both. I love candles, all that. Yeah, Janet, you knew it, girl. We have something in common. Janet from another planet. Just because you're from another planet doesn't mean we don't wear Birks together. I'm a Diana H, sweats, t-shirts, and New Balance. Well, that's what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing sweatpants, a yoga shirt, and Birkenstock. So I like to switch it all up. Brisby, I love you. No to Birks, Deanna Downey. I like Birks. Hi, Tony P. They're just so comfortable. Yeah, Denise, Birkenstocks are incredibly comfortable. That's why I love them. Okay, what happened in therapy today? So, couple things. Communication. There's 2 things that stuck out to me in therapy today, and I just thought maybe it would resonate with you guys. Maybe it won't. Maybe you'll take something away from it. Maybe you won't. 2 things. When you're in life with your friends, or if we're on here, communication is super, super important. And I know you know that, but he gave me a good example. And this actually, I was talking about Tommy in therapy today. I was actually talking about Jeff too, my 2 boyfriends. Well, one of them. So we were talking about communication and how important it is. That would be cool too, Nearly Marie. Yeah, Katie, I would love to. We could decorate our home, Katie, because I think we're going to end up living together at some point. Probably mentioned Fred too. Sarah, I did mention Fred today as well. So about communication, he just said this tiny little tidbit. I thought it was important. And when it comes to me and Tommy, sometimes, did you guys catch that part last night on the live when Tara Smiling called in and asked that question and said something like, whatever she asked and I answered, it really bummed Tommy out. Hi, Cece. That's okay, Cece. You don't need to be a member. We just love you here. Do you guys remember the answer to that question? Did anybody else see him get bummed out? Thank you, Andra. She said something like, what is something that you are holding back that you want to tell Tommy that you haven't told Tommy? And I said that sometimes I'm fearful of him for like communication purposes. And I'm afraid he's going to like, yeah, he was sassy savage. I had to talk him off the ledge this morning about it. I love Tara's questions too, but the way I answered it, he was bummed. My God, was he bummed. And that's Tommy and I's problem. That will be the death of us if there's the death of us. I don't believe there will be the death of us because we really love each other and we're such good friends and we can talk through anything. But he took what I said last night as I'm afraid of him in general, even physically. No way, shape, or form. I would put my life in Tommy Scoville's hands. I would never, ever, ever be afraid of him. I didn't mean that I was afraid of him, but he took it wrong because why? Well, let me answer that. We're both sad little, very, very sensitive cancer crabs that go back into our shells. Am I sure he felt that? Did he say that? Sarah Browett, he said that. Yeah. Yes, Shelly. I had a very long talk with Tommy this morning. We talked it out. Yeah, we always talk it out. But I did not know until this morning that that really hurt his feelings. Why did it hurt his feelings? Because I didn't communicate it well, and he took it in a way that I miscommunicated. Yes, from his perspective as an ex-con, and I don't ever think of Tommy as an ex-con. I kind of keep that out of my mind. Well, he's used to people seeing him as an ex-con. Bingo, goosebump. So, oh, totally talked it out, Caroline, in the moment, but I felt terrible. I felt terrible because I never want to hurt Tommy. I never, ever, ever. I told him that. I tell him that all the time. I would rather hurt myself before I hurt him. He has helped me so much. He and I are best friends. I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to hurt anybody, but I really don't want to hurt him. He's helped me a lot. So we talked it out, but he was under the impression that I was afraid of him. And I said, oh my God, no. Like never, never, never afraid of you. I said I was just, he is an overthinker, Asen. Yes, and so am I. But I just said, I sat there and just said, Tommy, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of anybody, really. The only man I've ever been afraid of, truthfully, was my father. And I don't feel like I display. I know, Sarah. Yeah, I know. And I don't feel like I display that I'm afraid of him, but that's how he took it. And why did he take it that way? Because of his past, you guys, because of his convict background. And also, I think Tommy strongly respects women. Okay. He came from a strong place, an Italian background with his mother, his sisters. He respects women, and his father taught them to be respectful of women. They would never hit a woman. And so I think that's where he stood. And he took that as me being like, oh, I'm afraid of him. You know, he doesn't want to be a woman to be fearful of him. So I communicated that so poorly. And it's going to happen, right? Like we're still new at this, and it's a long distance friendship, he and I. Like we can't just go to dinner or hang out. You know, he can't just come over here and hang out sometimes and we can talk it out, laugh it out. Sometimes it's hard to do that via text or over the phone, and he's got a busy lifestyle. He doesn't always have time to talk. So Layla, I'm getting to it. I know, Lori, it was sad. He's totally fine. Hey, Lulu, he's totally fine now, guys. He's laughing, he's chatting. He told me he feels so much better. We talked it out. It's fine. But what I thought about and talked about in therapy was this. And my therapist said regarding Tommy, regarding Jeff, regarding all my friendships, You have to be able, guys, to narrow down and be very clear and crisp about your communication to somebody. And you can't, like, you can say I'm angry, but it helps to say I'm agitated, I'm irritated, and here's why. And my therapist said, and I thought this was basic, but a good point. Sometimes it's important to point out the basics. He said, it's like saying to somebody, I'm hungry. And then me saying, oh, well, here's some fruit snacks. And then that person gets pissed at you and goes, I don't want that. I want something salty. Okay, I didn't know. It's because the communication wasn't really on point to begin with there. You've got to narrow down. How am I supposed to know that you wanted something salty? I'm trying to give you something and you're mad at me because it's not what you want. You've got to be more upfront with your communication. You've got to be super, super clear. Yes, specifying is very important. And as good at communication as I am, and as good at it as Tommy is, and he's probably better than I am, to be honest. Um, hey, Annette, I miscommunicated last night. And then he went to bed really sad, and I had to handle that this morning with him. Um, and that's okay because you know what? The cool thing about he and I is we can get through that together. And we did. You know, it was a little bumpy in the beginning talking to him this morning because he had hours and hours to process that and thought that I was afraid of him. So it took a good 30 minutes for me to unpack and undo and unravel all of that thinking for him because he just kept thinking it. And I was like, whoa, whoa, I totally miscommunicated that. And I did. And that's on me. That's on me. It's not on him that he took it that way. That's my fault that he took it that way. I also wasn't taking into consideration his background. That's shitty of me. Do you know how often he takes into consideration my background? That's why he's a better friend than I am. That's why he's better at this than I am. I'll get there, but he is such, that's what I mean. I never want to hurt him because he's helped me so much. And he always takes into consideration my background. He's very sensitive about it. He's very understanding. I wasn't being understanding last night when I did that. I kind of just went straight for the jugular, not thinking about the fact that, like, it's like me feeling stupid all the time. I'm uneducated and like, so it makes me, that's kind of an embarrassing thing for me. For him, being a convict is that, like, he's embarrassed about that. That's a part of his life that he is not better at this than you, Reese. Okay, fine. He's very good at it though. And I'm still learning. But yeah, Vix, absolutely. I love that about Tommy too. He sees the whole picture. It could be SB. Don't be so hard on yourself. Scientology, we were taught to be brutally honest with each other to a fault. That's true. Vanessa, you make a good point. And in Scientology, we were brutally honest with each other to a fault, and nobody's feelings got hurt. You know why? Nobody had any feelings. Seriously, we did enough training to have the feelings removed. So I'm not used to having a friend that goes, you really upset me because of this. I love it though. I love it so much. But I just feel really bad that I said that to him. So, question, would you fear Wyatt if you wouldn't be paying him? No, I don't fear anybody. I don't fear men. So I'm not fearful like physically of men. I was fearful of my father. He isn't better at communicating than you. You are so articulate in what you feel and think is important to you. You're both misunderstand each other and have insecure triggers. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. He's taking the Scientology out of you. And you know what else Tommy said yesterday? Hey, John Van Geese, glad you made it, brother. If you guys were there yesterday, it's been a lifetime. This is a process. Yes. You know what else I loved that Tommy said yesterday? I love, this is what I mean by he helps me. Tommy helps me so much because you know what he does? He takes a shit situation or something that I see in a very poor light and he brightens it. He turns it into a positive. I love what he said yesterday about, he goes, we were talking about how I speak Scientology still. And sometimes it truly is a different language, you guys. Scientology has a whole has books this thick of definitions of words that we use in Scientology. I could flip over and you wouldn't know what I was saying. It's totally different lingo. Nomenclature is what L. Ron Hubbard calls it. So I loved yesterday he brought it up, and I was like, it's stupid that I know that language, because sometimes I don't fear women. No, sometimes I do this with my close friends. I don't do it on my lives, or I do it with Jeff. I will actually say, I don't know how to put this except in Scientology terms. And I've done that to Tommy many times. And he goes, that's okay. Just say it in your language in Scientology. There are some times that I truly can't come up with like the English way of saying something. So I have to say, and I will preface it by saying, I usually do this the most with Sterling. When Sterling and I talk, I know I can flip over to the language and he doesn't care. He doesn't judge me, but he knows what I'm talking. He can understand the language. So I will say to Sterling, I don't know how to say it. So I'm just going to speak Scientology for a minute. And he'll go, okay. Even though he's been out of Scientology for 15 years or something. Sterling can understand when I will truly say, I'm going to switch over now to Scientology because it's just faster for me. It's just easier. Sometimes I just can, blah, 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 I can just spit it out faster. Yeah, Vanessa. And Scientologies. Yeah, Michelle, that's such a nice thing to say. But Tommy's put a spin on it and made it a good thing. I was embarrassed about it. He was like, why? He was like, you speak 2 languages, you're bilingual. And I was like, yeah, but it's a stupid language. It's not a language I can speak because everybody that speaks it left me. So it's not like I can start sputtering off Scientology and anybody's going to know what the hell I'm saying. I love that too, Shelly. That was the other positive light. Reese, you speak Scientology. You may need that skill one day. You are on a board of charity who helps people. You're going to need to talk to them. Yes, that's true. And you know what? I hope it does come in handy for that reason, because I can talk to somebody and switch over to that language. Reese, it's been just over a year. You've come on leaps and bounds. This is your mother tongue. Yes. And I'm getting better at it, but truly, I still think it in my head a lot. Like it's just faster. I mean, it's almost like if I were speaking Spanish or I were speaking German, I don't care. But you know how if that was my native tongue and I'm learning English, it's just faster for me to call my mom and speak in German if that's who, if she lives in Germany. That's how it feels for me. I just am like, I do that with Sterling and I'm like, you know what? I'm actually just going to switch over to Scientology so I can do it faster. That's how it feels. Oh, me Maj. Not what I meant to write, but just have a weird name. I felt stupid for that. Don't feel stupid. I thought it was hilarious. So anyway, that was really kind of Tommy. Yeah, I just feel bad because sometimes I feel like, okay, I had to call in and I had a call come in. So have you spoken to Tommy since? I wonder if this quiet is on thoughts regarding the fear he spoke of male comics. Yes, we've smoothed it all out. I've talked to Tommy like 4 times today. He's totally fine. We were laughing, joking. We're totally fine. That's the cool thing. And I love that he said that last night. He said, Reese has quickly become my best friend. I feel the same way about him. We're very close. You can do what Liz Gale does and use the Scientology language to talk to people calmly at the protests. It might wake them up. And that's a good idea, Joe. I just can't do it anywhere else, So it's, I know, Shelly. It's just, I still think in those words and I'm trying to kick them out of my mind as quick as I can every day. Thank you, Susan. So the other thing that I learned from therapy today, we were talking about it. And hey, Barefoot April, thank you. Yeah, don't worry, plant freak. Don't worry. We're all good. Everything's on the up and up. Oh my God, I need a card. That's funny. So the other thing though, we were talking about Jeff and Tommy, and I was talking about Sterling. I was talking about Fred today. I was talking about you guys. The other cool thing we talked about is that certain people, I thought this was interesting. Vix, that is how I was able to connect with the Scientologist. That is a good point. When I was in Clearwater and that guy was going clear, I switched over to Scientology lingo. Yeah. And that's how he knew that I was happy for him. That's how I was being true. I was being serious with that guy. Yeah, you make a good point. Tommy gets it. That video you had with him before was the light bulb about the second language as his prison lingo. He totally gets it. The journey is not about that language, but being there to listen. Yeah, I love you, Sarah. You always have the best insight. I agree, Michelle. Yeah, it's okay, Dawn. The other cool thing, and this isn't really, oh, sorry, guys. Huxley, Jeff and Huxley are talking. Okay. I just had to respond to that. Jeff had a question about Huxley. I mean, reality check. Jules, I haven't seen you in a long time, girl. Welcome. The other thing that my therapist said that I thought was interesting is if you think about it, Reese, Tommy also has a language unique to him as you do. You two make the most of what you both have experienced so someone else doesn't have to feel alone. Blake, you're so right. It's true. Reese, can I just say how proud I feel about your appointment to the foundation? It's a very important role. Panko, thank you. Thank you for saying that. I don't know what I'm doing. Everybody else on the foundation board kind of should be there. I feel a little bit like I stand out being there because I don't have experience in that kind of stuff, but I really want to help people. And I think that that matters. So I just don't know anything about being on a board for anything. I don't know. I don't have the life experience they have, but I hope to fit in. And Vix, thank you. Thank you, Miradira. Katie did it. That's right. You left and now you're back. Thank you. Kim is blue. A time to change. Thank you. Thanks, KK's way. I know, Asen. I just feel like I kind of stick out. That's all. The other thing, just real quick, alley oop, that's hilarious. The other thing, real quick, I thought was kind of interesting. Thanks, witness. Thank you, Sarah. That's true. That's true, Sarah. Joe Virus, I love you. I love you and Rain so much. Thanks, Frisbee Tales. SMSP. Thank you, guys. I know, Blake. Okay. So the only other thing, and this is silly and basic. Thanks, Jules. Yeah, I am the most recently out. And I forget that. I have to say, thanks, Deb S. I do forget that. I don't know if I said that yesterday on the live or if I said it with Tommy separately. I think when I think of Sterling and I think of Aaron and I think of Natalie and I think of Mike Brown, I think all of us are out at the same time. I forget that I've only been out a year and 4 months and they've been out, some of them 10 plus years. I just think of us all as ex Scientologists. So I don't put a timeline on it. I just think we're all at the same time came out. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. Um, so I kind of forget, and I need to give myself a little more credit and grace on that. I try. So the only other thing I'll say that was interesting is kind of measuring people up as far as I thought it was so interesting today. My therapist said we were talking about different guys in my life. And my therapist was like, "Well, he's a volcano." And I was like, "What does that mean?" And thank you, Barefoot April. He was like, "He's a volcano." He said, "Some people are volcanoes." And I was like, what does that mean?" I said, "Isn't everybody a volcano?" He said he has the potential. He said he's not active anymore. He was like, he's not, aggressive. It's not active. And it's beautiful. It's a mountain. Mountain volcanoes or mountains are beautiful. He said, and I said, "Isn't everybody?" And he said, "Oh no." He said, "Some people are valleys. Some people are just little hills." He said, "Some people are like rolling hills and cool and chill." And I was like, "That's interesting." But it kind of made sense. And I said, "You guys want to know what my therapist said about me?" He has no idea the Ice Cube story, by the way. Keep that in mind. I said, "Do you think I'm a volcano?" And he went, "No." He said, "You're a glacier." I said, "A glacier, isn't that ice?" I didn't know for sure, but it made me think of ice. And he said, "Yeah, it's ice." And I was like, "Oh my God," I'm laughing in my head because he doesn't know that. And he said, he said, I said, "Is a glacier a bad thing?" And he said, "No," he said, "but you're constantly moving." He was like, "You're not a inactive volcano." He said, "You've got little avalanches every day. You've got stuff rolling down." He said, "You melt down into the ocean a little bit." He was like, "It floats around, it moves." He was like, he was like, "You've got, tumbling, constantly tumbling shit falling off." I was like, "Whoa, Wyatt, dang boy. He's so insightful. It was hilarious." Yeah, Vanessa. I know it was pretty cute, Sarah. But it and you melt with the polar bear hugs, Yadira. And I've got polar bears that climb all up on me. Mm, polar bear hugs. Yeah, I know. So I thought I'm going to talk to my crowd, my people about this. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was because he said we were talking about Tommy, and he said, "I think Tommy is a volcano." And I was like, "Ooh, passionate." Mm. And he said, "Yeah, I think that he is super cool and calm, but he used to be a very probably fiery, eruptive volcano that used to be very active. Probably, I think when he was on drugs, when he was in prison, he was, what would you call that? Like volatile. He was not himself." I know. And he said, "But now he's just this beautiful mountain that has the potential, something could still burst out of it." But he was like, "For the most part, he's just inactive and he's just a beautiful mountain." And he said, "Some people, though, are not that." He's also stubborn, set in his opinions, but he softens when it's important to him, like with you. Yeah, he does. And Wyatt is a wise oak tree. You know what's weird too? Wyatt's like 31 years old. He has like little tiny kids. He's not like this. I imagine the way his wisdom is to be like a really old man like Fred. I love Wyatt so much. I told him, I said, "Dude, if I ever don't live in Kansas City, you better believe you and I are going to be on a Zoom call every Monday." And he goes, "Yeah, I'm never leaving you." He was like, "Nope." He said, "You can, wherever, if you ever move," he was like, "You can absolutely still see me every week." I'm so glad. Um, but I thought that was really interesting. Yeah. I thought that was something that some of you may take away with you on, just I thought it was interesting. I thought it was, yeah, Blake is a lot like Wyatt. Yeah, Wyatt is wise. And it's interesting because I was like, "Isn't everybody a volcano?" And he was like, "No." He was like, "No." He said, "Some people are rolling hills." He was like, "Some people are totally flat, have no personality, no, they don't have any emotion. They're just kind of solidified and monotonous as far as just, they're just kind of getting through life. And some people are valleys." And I was like, "Oh my God." Janet from another planet, absolutely. And I love that I'm a glacier with some avalanches. Obviously very active, obviously incredibly emotional. Shows a lot of emotion in public. Yeah, gives a bit of a show. With the tumbling shit falling off of it all the time, and it floats by, and it gives you the side eye. And sometimes a boat comes by and I throw some shit off and sink the boat. Titanic. I was there. So yeah, I thought that was really interesting. I know. Hey, Gina Marie. Oh, thanks for becoming a member, Janet from another planet. Yadira, you're a valley. Can you guys kind of Geoplanet Jane? I love you, girl. That's true. And I make waves, Kathy Ann. I make waves. I think Sarah's probably an anthill. No, Sarah. He said people like you. I think of you, Sarah, as a rolling hill. He said they're like happy, they're smart, they just kind of happy go lucky, they just get through life. That would be Sarah. A steep rocky cliff. I don't know what you are, Anita. Isn't that interesting? I'm a pond. Don't you guys love Wyatt? I Oh, you are? You're married to one? Are you married to a therapist, Panko? Because I know you're an attorney. That's amazing. Wow, that's a dynamic duo. That's amazing. Uh you are a mudslide, dirty and dangerous. Definitely have that. You nailed that one. Yeah. I love Geoplanet Jane. Um, no, I didn't tell him the ice cube thing. No, but I thought it was interesting that he called me a damn glacier. Panko, that's cool. I love that. Um, That's so funny. Wyatt has us all wanting to be nature now. Isn't he? Doesn't he just kind of bring a calming effect? Wyatt is so cool. He is cool. Yeah, Brian Lucas, I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, and do you guys oh, Tampa B, you're so cute. Do you guys agree about Tommy? I think Tommy's definitely a volcano. He's beautiful. He's what would you call that? Majestic. He's very mm, snail trails. He's very majestic. He's beautiful to look at. I truly believe that though. I admire Tommy inside and outside so much. Like his insides to me match his outsides. I look at Tommy and I'm like, he's just so yeah, he is hot, but that's not even the point. I actually think of him as like a lion or like something just very regal and majestic. That's how he is to me. And yeah, and so he is a bit of a volcano. Yeah, rugged, could blow up at any time, probably won't, kind of got that out in his younger days. He is an impressive man. He's spicy and hot. Okay, let's not do this again or I'm going to have to take this video down. I got to stop. But seriously, and out of serious respect for Tommy, which I have a lot of respect for Tommy, I really do think that about him. I think that's super cool the way that Wyatt broke it down. He's got the potential to be a dangerous effing volcano, but he's not. And it probably won't occur, but it's there. It could. And he's full of wisdom. And it's like he kind of just kind of pours out of him. I liked that. I liked it a lot. I should tell Wyatt about the ice cube thing. He does. He has a lot of wisdom. Yeah. Janet from another planet. Totally. Maybe a cloud, light and airy. I like that, Denise. Yeah, try to think about what you are. And you know what? We may continue to talk about this, kind of like the gap, how Wyatt taught us about the gap. But I really liked that today I took away. And then the other thing I really liked, you guys, try to think with that. Probably most of you already do, but think about the communication thing. I like that a lot. You can't it makes me think of an old man said to me once, a closed mouth never gets fed, right? You won't know if you don't ask. It's similar to that, but what I mean by that is you can't go up to someone and expect something if you're not clear. You can't go up and go, I'm hungry. And they go, okay, well, here's an apple. And you're like, get that out of here. I wanted a sandwich. Okay. Well, you weren't clear with me on what you wanted. You can't expect me to know if you're not going to say it. I liked that. I like that. Yeah, Panko, he does. You're an exhausted pigeon, Pat Jonas. Volcanoes are hot. I liked, though, it's important, you guys, to keep up the communication. Why is it so dark? Look at the underneath part of my hair, how dark it is. And then if I flip it, it's so much lighter. I'm getting my hair colored next week, getting it all touched back up again. Yeah, Vix, I love that takeaway. What's this apple shit? I wanted sushi. Exactly, Joe Virus. You've got to communicate it. Wyatt should send us a bill for his services. Yeah. Yeah. He wouldn't come on the show with me, Shauna. I already asked him about it. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. But I mean, he does see people on Zoom. You guys could see Wyatt if you wanted to. I'm going to see if my sister will see him because he'll see anybody anywhere. And he takes my insurance, you guys. I pay $25 a week to see him, my copay. That's insane. The first 3 therapists I saw, one was 100 an hour, one was 150 an hour, and one was 200 an hour. You know how much I could see them? Once a month. I couldn't afford it otherwise. Wyatt, I can see every week, $25. He takes insurance. It's wild. Geoplanet Jane, Wyatt is my therapist that I see every week. It's insane. He's the best therapist I've ever had. And I'm just so thankful for him, especially because I can afford him and seeing him once a week helps me so much. I don't know if he does, but he's amazing. Yeah. You guys should. Tommy is a tall volcano with obvious signs of past eruptions. Yes. But now sits contently with a low rumbling boil for the springs that nurture the life and lush all around him. Oh my God, Blake, you are such a beautiful heart. You guys, that is him. That's it. He's a volcano, tall volcano with obvious past signs of past origin, but it now sits contently with a low rumbling boil for the springs that nurture the life. Yes, he also is almost like a regal old lion with like scars all over him, or like those sharks that you see that are super old, and it shows pictures of them in the ocean. They have like scars all over them, battle wounds. That's Tommy. He's fought, and he's got the potential to be a real badass, but he's cool now and he's just very wise and he kicks ass with his wisdom. I love that. I can put Wyatt's phone number in the chat. It is priceless, Layla. I could not be more thankful for Wyatt. What is his last name? It's Wyatt Ezekiels, and I can put the phone number in the chat. Um, I'll do it right now. Did you have to educate Wyatt about Scientology? Raymond, I don't know if he does. Here, Raymond, I'm gonna put his phone number in the chat because I had to call today. Okay. Don't no, his phone number, it's not like his private number. It's the phone number to the medical facility where he works. So Sarah, it's the phone number for the building of the place. It's not like it's Wyatt's phone number. It's the phone number for the office, is what I'm trying to say. I think that's perfectly fine. Hey, Philip Wright. Don't you guys think that's okay? Oh, well, Sarah, I already told Wyatt that I was going to send people to him, and he said, great. So that's the phone number. Hey, La Phuket. I think it's totally fine, Sarah. I already told him. I said, I'm going to refer people to you if that's okay. And he said, yeah, send them my way. Yes. Tommy is majestic and beautiful. No, it's okay, Sarah. No need to apologize. Tommy is majestic and beautiful on the outside and ooey gooey, hot molten lava on the inside. Absolute deliciousness. Well, that's true too. But he's so smart. He does, yeah, I think he would want the business. He mainly sees people on Zoom. I just prefer to see him in person because, yeah, Philip, I didn't care about it either. I prefer to see him in person um, just because I enjoy that. But I would totally see him on Zoom if I needed to, if I didn't live here. But he is marvelous. He is very, very, very helpful. And he's super like low, soft spoken. He moves real soft. So, like, some people may get triggered by someone who's like loud and abrupt. He is not. He is very like, he's just real chill. Sometimes I almost have to go, what? Because he's just very like, he has a deep, low voice. Hey, Bison, it has been a minute. I love you. I'm happy to see you, Bison. So guys, I will sign off because do you feel like, by the way, do you guys think that I'm doing these lives for too long? Like, the reason I don't think that it bothers you guys is because we stay at 500 the entire 2 hours. I realize people are coming and going, but the number never drops. Like, it fluctuates between where it is right now, 497 and like 550. It's always between about the number 50. So, okay, not long enough, Joe. Sometimes I worry that I'm like, is this pissing people off? Are they too long? But we only go on once a day, and I just kind of feel like I want to get our time in. I want to make it worth our time. I mean, I love talking to you guys and okay. Oh, I love that, Vix. Thank you. Does he know you talk about him on your channel, Beth? Oh, Wyatt? Absolutely he does. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Brian. Hey Jeannie, you're back. Okay, good. Nobody thinks they're too long. Good. Because I just get nervous. Sometimes I'm like, am I flapping my gums too much? Okay, Sarah Robin's been here the entire time. So, yeah, that's why another reason I'm like, obviously, whatever I'm doing is okay because the chat never drops. I don't get to like an hour in and it goes from 500 to 100. Like, you guys, the number stays steady the entire time. Tommy said that that's like wizardry. He said that's magical to be able to keep the same kind of number keep it about the same for hours. He said most people can't hold the attention of someone for more than 30 minutes. And he said the fact that you can do this for hours and the number stays high, he said is really, really unusual. I didn't know that because I don't watch YouTube, but I thought that was pretty cool. Actually, I was like, really? Yeah, Denise. And people do. The people come and go. I realize it's not the same people for 2 hours unless you're Sarah Robin or Shelly. Um, I love that, Shelly. Um, yeah, and like who just left and came back? Who was that? I can't remember now. I love the viruses too, Tampa B. Guys, Joe and Rain virus, Tampa B loves you guys. Hey, Catherine. If I have something to do, I just take you with me. Oh my God, Beverly. You're cute. Okay, well, then we won't worry about it. I mean, we pretty much do. Oh, Joe Virus, I love you. You're so uplifting. Um, we pretty much do 2 hours every day. And then I've been enjoying doing more than one show a day by going on Tommy's show too. Like I'm so addicted to you guys. I just don't think I would want to do 2 shows on this channel a day unless I did it with somebody else. I just feel weird coming on. Like we just did 2 hours. I would feel bizarre coming back on in a couple hours to talk again. That would be weird. I feel like I said all I need to say and then I come back and check in with you guys again tomorrow. You are, Joe. You are. Um, but I would totally do 2 shows a day if I did it with a co-host, like if I had somebody else to bounce things off of. Um, Layla, I love you, girl. I've gone grocery shopping with you in my ear. Yes, a lot of people have done that. That's hilarious. Aaron Brunette, hey, love to you. Okay, good, Asen. I know you do half. Oh, sorry, Jen Jen. Thank you for reeling me back in, Jen Jen. You started to answer my question and got sidetracked. Shocking. I never do that. Did you have to teach Wyatt about Scientology? Yes, 100%. He knew something. Um, he knew something about Scientology. Like he'd heard about it. Like all the therapists I ever saw were like, I've heard of it. Like they don't know shit about it though, which I found frustrating in the beginning. And then I was like, this makes me feel good because Scientology will tell you the biggest thing they're fighting is mental health, the mental health system. So they hate therapists, they hate psychiatry, and psychiatry knows all about Scientology. And Scientology is their biggest threat. And if you go to any of the Scientology events, that's all the events are about. Is like we're taking down one therapist at a time. It's hilarious because then you go to therapists and they're like, who? Oh yeah, I've heard of them. I've heard of Scientology. I love that now because I'm like, good, because they're not as big as they say they are. Catherine, I love that. Frida, thank you for becoming a member. You guys, thank you for your memberships. I just want to say that again. That helps me a lot. I'm trying to make this into a career. I want to be able to make this to where I can take care of Huxley and I financially, and it helps me. And your super chats help me. And that's not why we're here. I want to make that clear. I'm not asking for it, but I just want you to know it really helps. And I'm very grateful. I think it's okay to point it out and tell you thank you. I'm very grateful. Okay. But also to the people who never do, I don't care. I'm just glad that you're here. Your friendship is what I want. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, yeah, John Van Geese. I mean, they're a huge cult, but they're not making any headway. They're just stealing people's money. They're not. It's just funny to me that coming out of Scientology, they absolutely sell hardcore. I will tell that to Sterling when I talk to him tomorrow, Lizar. They hardcore sell the story of like, don't you mean again? Oh, Frida, did you are you well, why did it say that you're a member? Maybe it fell off and then you signed up again. Just thank you, Frida. Thank you. Um, they just make it seem like, oh, here with mom. Say hi to Gloria. Hi, Gloria. Your dearest mom is in the chat, you guys. That's awesome. Scientology, yeah, Denise, is full of crap. It's just funny to me because I believed the crap that they were full of forever. And okay, Frida, thank you. And so going to therapy, I thought for sure they were going to know all about it and all of that. And they don't. And I just think it's funny that, and hopefully you under the radars watching, hear me that when I say that. They're not doing anything. They're spinning their wheels. They're just stealing your money and they're just brainwashing you and they're telling you total lies. And That's all they're accomplishing, and they keep you in a really, really tiny bubble, and they only let you look at what they show you. It's a bunch of smoke and mirrors. So, that made me feel better actually. So Wyatt doesn't know, he does now. So actually, that's not true. If somebody were to see him, like I put his number up, if some under the radar person wants to see him, I've paved the way for you because he does know a lot about Scientology now. He knows a lot. So, what is Joe Virus doing? You're right, GeoPlanet Jane. It's a total scam, but it took me a long time to see that. Tina, I want to say thank you. Because of you, I got my toothpicks. Can't spell the word, starts with a V. Veneer? That's amazing. I know. Tina, thank you for saying that. It probably really burns them that they aren't even on psychiatrists' minds. It's got to burn them. You know what I think really burns Scientology is this YouTube. Like Aaron says all the time, they don't know what to do with it. They don't know what to do with this platform, with social media. And like the girl I talked about, yes, Carol, we established that, and that makes me kind of sad, but I'll avoid it. The girl that we talked about yesterday that Dan O'Connor plucked out of school, all those stories that I'm going to tell or have already told, what are they going to do about that? Hi, Wendy Brewer. Love you, Wendy. That's okay. We understand. I know. Philip says your blouse is too pink. Pepto Bismol. Actually, this is a neon, Philip. Um, Philip, do you like these pink shoes? What do you think of these? Look at these lovely little Princess Barbie shoes, Philip. Do you think those are too pink? Look at the diamonds on the back, Philip. Okay. You are a babbling brook. That's a good one for you. Yeah, Shelly, they can't control it. And I love that. I love that. Scientology, I don't know if it will be taken down in my lifetime, but it is slowly dying. It is slowly bleeding out for sure. Yeah, Pepto is not this bright. This is a bright, bright pink. You're right. They don't know what to do with social media. It's like punching a cloud. They can attack, but we'll just reform. John Van Geese, you are so right. That is so true. They don't know what to do. Yeah, the stories are true, so they can't sue. No more scared TV or yeah, that's what's cool is I can tell these stories all day long and they can't sue because why, it's the truth and they don't want to be exposed. Philip, that's what you get for telling everybody you don't like my shirt. Yeah, I would like a neon orange. That would be cool, Jeannie. Thank you, Shannon C. Oh my God, they do give Marilyn Monroe vibes. Aren't these so fun, Anita? Oh my God, they're just amazing. I love them so much. Love them so much. They're so cool. Lori Lee. Yeah, tax privileges need to be revoked. Do you think that when OSA people watch all these channels, they become convinced it's Scientology? I wonder that. It seems that Scientology would get a little bit scared letting them watch. Oh, cute, Rain. I wonder that. I wonder if it eventually, like watching this over and over, if they would crack, or do some of them, hey, Carrie Ann, do some of them slowly break down? I don't know. Or do some of the OSA people that watch know some of the stories to be true? It makes you wonder. I know. I wonder that. I'm going to be honest. Those shoes are tacky AF. Okay. Well, sorry. I don't think so. I love them. Thank you, Carrie Ann. Yeah, if you want to be an adult and go join Scientology, totally cool. Just don't do it with kids. No, Philip, they don't hurt. Reese, I have you on my TV and on my phone commenting on the phone. Your shirt is bright pink and your cheeks are a similar color. Jojo, that's true. I put on Millie, which is a Trini London color. It's really bright pink, but this is like neon pink, girl. This is really bright. Thank you, Wendy Brewer. Who hasn't taken Reese into the shower? Tampa B does it all the time. Thank you, Carrie Ann. Could a mod drop the iOS link to join a membership? Yeah, Blake has showered with us plenty of times. I don't know, mods, do you know how to drop a link for reality check Jules? That's cute, Deb S. You're so cute. I have watched Tommy in the shower so many times. Yes, the shoes are a cross between Marie Antoinette and Chanel. Yeah. See, I don't think they're tacky. They look Chanel. They look like Chanel. Hey, Bo. Yeah, I'm still here, but I am about to sign off because we've been on a long time. Reese question: do you think people in the cult have been trained to fear mental health? Those who work in the profession to help mental, 100% Frida. Yes. Yeah, Scientology is a very destructive one. Yeah, Scottsdale, Nancy, so true. Guys, speaking of Scottsdale, oh, I love Leslie Martin. We love you, Leslie. You're so sweet. She's another one. Deb S is in here. Leslie Martin's in here. Kat ACDC's in here. And hey, Carrie Ann. Oh, and SPTV Tattoo Warrior. All 5 of those people, we all met at the same time in Seattle. How cool is that? Thank you, Panko. Um, Speaking of, I love you, Katie. Um, Jilbo. I take Tommy in the shower with me pretty regularly. Guys, speaking of Tommy, I am gonna fly to Phoenix. Actually, I'm not going to Tucson. I'm going to Phoenix um, in a few weeks. And I want whoever. Oh, thank you. You figured it out. Thank you, Reality Check Jules. If a mod posted that, thank you, mods. And even if you didn't, mods, thank you for being here, mods. Yeah, Shelly, you're right. Thank you, Reality Check Jules. I'm going to go to Phoenix in a few weeks for a weekend. So if there are a bunch of you in Phoenix, Tommy is going to meet me in Phoenix and we can meet some of you guys. I think we need to figure out a day or 2 days like I did in Seattle and meet up. We can pick a place. We can do that in Tucson too. I think I'm going to go to Tucson for like a day, but also Phoenix. So, are there any people in the chat right now that I know there's quite a few people who are um, in Arizona? So, we'll figure that out. We don't have to figure that out right now, but I did want to announce that. Goosebump, how many weeks from now? Good question. The weekend of the 27th. So, like 2.5 weeks from now. And I don't know the area. I don't know if Tommy knows Phoenix. So we would have to figure out a place. If somebody knows like a good place to meet, we could do like we did in Clearwater and meet like at a Mexican restaurant. Doesn't really matter. We can meet outside somewhere. Okay, Goosebump. That's exciting. Okay. Dawn gloves? That's a long drive, girl. You can just wait and we will come to California because, oh, Mrs. Ivy, I would love to see you. Guys, I do intend to come to California. Everybody, there's a bunch of people in California. Now, I don't know if Tommy will go to this one. I know I want to check out Scottsdale. Wendy, I wish for that too. I would love to come to the UK. I got my passport. That would be expensive though. I do. Joe Virus, also Joe Virus and Rain Virus. Tampa B wants to go with us. I want Tampa B to come with us to meet you guys. There's a bunch of people in California who want me to come and like come up high and then go down low. What do you call that? North and south? Start up high and then go down. Scientology. Don't be judging. Yeah, I want to come to California. So Don, oh, you have family there? Okay, Don, that's fine. Just know that I am going to come to California. Robin Miners, that would be amazing. No, baby steps. I'm going to go to the top of California and then come down to the bottom. You're booking your flight to LA. Let's get those dates because there's a bunch of people who are putting together this big California get together this summer. I don't know if it's something I can afford, you guys, because you have to take into account. I know I want to come see everybody, but that's why I'm trying to figure out like sponsorships because the plane ticket, and then also a hotel. That's a lot, but I really want to make it work. So you guys need to give me the dates, and I would love to make that work. Can't spell Lou. I'd love to come see you in Tennessee. And don't worry, I'll come to Tennessee. My family's there. Vanessa, that's okay. We'll work it out. Yeah, I'll learn geography by traveling. Yeah, Joe, are you guys in LA? You said you live in a desert. Is LA a desert? Oh, Wendy Brewer, I'm so sorry to hear that. Your family member has cancer. Oh my God, that's terrible news, Wendy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Wendy. That's terrible. Yeah, where is the Southern California chat? Look at that, Jojo. Jojo's in UK as well. Does anybody know is Gretchen only in here anymore? The California thing. Okay, Joe. Okay, Rain. Lori Lee, I could come to Oklahoma. I don't think that's very far from Kansas City. Vix, you're in London. That's cool. I didn't know that. Um, okay, I guess none of these California people are in here that are talking about this meetup. It's a whole thing. Like it's a whole thing this summer. They have plans for like going to different parts of California. Oh, I didn't know that, Tweeter's mom. I think there's okay. So also, I haven't looked for a long time. Jeff showed me a long time ago. The biggest amount of people that watch my channel are in California. The largest amount are in LA. I don't know if they're Scientologists or if it's just real people. I don't know. But I think there's a ton of you are in California. I would love nothing more than to plan going to different parts of California to meet up and meet you guys. And I think that's actually happening. So I just have to figure out when, and I have to look at how much that's going to cost me. Thank you, GeoPlanet Jane. Oh, Paula Puffer is the one organizing the meetup. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Good. All right, guys. So I'm going to hop off. We've been on for over 2 hours. Everybody be thinking with this. Be thinking with the Arizona thing. It'll be like a Saturday, Sunday. Hopefully you can make that work. Tina, you're in Santa Monica. That's awesome. Sterling's in California. Yes. And if I go to California, I'm going to give Sterling a big hug. I have to meet him. I love Sterling. Oh, Tweeter's mom, you're in Arizona. Okay. Yeah, happy Grams. I'd love to see you in California too. So guys, we'll figure that out. I promise, because I really want to make that work. I just have to figure out pricing and things like that. So we'll do it in advance and figure it all out. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me today. And I hope that you took something away from that because I thought it was really positive stuff to think with. Okay. What's today? Monday, Tuesday. Tomorrow, I will try to do kind of an earlier afternoon live again. If I can't make that work, it will be more around dinner time, but I'm going to really try for the earlier. And then Huxley has a baseball game again this week. I don't know what day yet. So I definitely will be out for the evening then. So I'll try to do an earlier live. Love you, Wendy Brewer. And again, I'm very sorry about your family member, babe. All right, guys, everybody have a good night. Mods, thank you for being here. I know it was long. Thank you. Thank you. That's okay. Anita Card, we are going to meet someday. Don't worry. It's going to happen, girl. We are going to make that work. Oh, Tinker's mom. That's good to know. Tinker mom, I mean. Okay, guys, thank you again. I'm going to give the mods a break, and I will be back tomorrow. Thank you for all your super chats, for becoming members. I love you. I really love you guys. Bye, John. Bye, Traveling Bee. Love you, girl. See you, Robin Miners. Bye, Viruses. Love you guys. SB, love you. Lori Lee, thank you for being here, guys. Here comes Fred, and I will see you tomorrow.